Hey everybody, it is time for me to get back in the saddle. I've had a little bit of break here for a little while. Just wasn't much to do in January and the weather was definitely not favorable for climbing. But as you can see, we've got a nice sunny day here in early February in Ohio, and so we're gonna do some kind of like rec climbing, but kind of like work. Earlier this year, this top broke out of this elm tree here. We're down in a park here. It's local county park, and this top broke out, and they're going to build a trail right through here, so we need to deal with it before the trail gets built so it's not a hazard to people working under it or people on the trail or anything like that. So John, who's over there setting up on the other side of the tree, is going to go up there. It's his job. He's going to do the climb, and he's going to go up there and piece this thing out in a way that doesn't leave it on the ground in a big upside down dangerous mess. And I'm going to come up over here and on this limb over here, and I'm going to perch myself up there and try and film this as best as I can. We are in a nice wooded setting here, so we don't have any super high value targets. We're just trying to protect the smaller trees below, and we just want to get things down nice and safely. Not sure how well that thing's held on up there, so we'll have to see that once we get up there. Should be a good little project to get us kind of warm back up after some time off this winter. Naturally, the second I start filming, the tornado siren starts going. There, John's making his way up, not looking too bad for not having climbed in a while.
For months.
So my rope's tied in right up there. I'm gonna go shaky. You guys tell me what you think of it. What do you say? Should we climb on that? I think we will. Okay, we're up at the top here. As you can see, this is all torn out. It looks like there was some decay and probably even a big hollow spot right there. That was the cause of this failure. But it's also clearly apparent, I don't know if you can see, but this entire limb is all sitting on this limb lock right here. There's no more fibers holding this on up here. So I'm gonna pan down here and you can see how big it is and how much this top is just kind of sitting here. It's not the sun's on, you can see a lot better. So John's gonna start taking it apart here. Do you have any particular method to your madness there, John?
Just start making it smaller.
Okay.
Pretty much. I don't want to take big chunks off too much, but I probably will because I don't want to be up here.
Fair enough. Sounds like a solid plan. So are you gonna work it from the top down or the bottom up, or?
I'm gonna work it from where I'm at down and then go back up and cut the limb lock out.
Okay, so you're gonna try and get as much weight off of it before you let it go then.
Well, yeah, I as much as this is a park and it's wilderness, supposedly, we don't want to do any more collateral damage than we have to.
Okay, well that sounds like an excellent thing. There's really just a few saplings down there, but you know, we want to keep as much nice as we can, I guess.
Right.
So, alrighty, well let's get at it.
All right. One-handed cutting for all you people on YouTube. This thing moved.
It moved, huh?
Yeah.
Well, there's some pressure on that.
Yeah.
Down there on the sapling, that branch has a little bit of weight on. If you get rid of that one out there first, it might relieve the lateral load on that sapling. Nicely done.
I just being tied into it is not my favorite thing.
Absolutely, I'm sure. Perfect. That couldn't have been any smoother.
Yeah. And I wasn't tied to it.
Oh, just breaking all the rules today. Were you tied to anything?
My climb rope.
Oh, okay. I guess that's better than nothing.
I'd like to get out there to that branch or that fork.
Sounds like a good plan.
Now I got a problem.
Yeah, it's all hung up on that maple sapling now. Ah, it's so close.
And I'm getting so far away from it.
Can you shake that maple? Will that do it?
I'm gonna try. Now it won't.
now it's committed to being stuck. Oh boy. It just won't go all the way down. There we go. There's a victory.
Yay!
I think we're gonna deal with that piece then from the ground, since it's just kind of out of reach and it's not wanting to fall anymore. So moving on to the next one. Well, we're down to kind of the final trigger point here, which is this branch. It's kind of hung up on this sapling, which isn't even bent over too hard. But we figured it'd be better if we just didn't have anybody on the piece while we release it, because it's going to swing potentially a little bit. So John went ahead and got down. All I have is my handsaw with me, so we're going to do this with the handsaw. Alrighty, and I think I'll release it by being able to tug on it here. Well, it didn't move at all. Oh no, there it goes. A little bit. Moved a couple feet from here to there, or there to there. Oh, my tree's moving more though, that's for sure. Well, John was getting all the chainsaw action, so we switched positions here and he's on the ground now, and I'm gonna do some cutting. This will be, I think, the first time I've ever used a 200T up in the tree. She cuts real good.
If the chain was a little sharper, it'd cut even better.
Now, since this limb here is kind of crossing this tree, if I cut it off there, it's going to roll down and maybe damage it a little bit. Might not be too big a deal, but I can easily reduce the amount of potential damage it does by just cutting it here and then cutting it off there. Bummer, it still rolled right down that little tree. Oh well. It wasn't too expensive to try. Well, I'm up at the top here and I have discovered that we have a little friend. I think it's probably a coon just sitting in there sleeping. I can see him breathing. See him moving a little bit. I really don't want to wake him up and I really don't want to upset him. I really don't want to meet him. I kind of need to get this piece down. So I think we're gonna send him on a ride, and I kind of feel a little bit bad about that. He'll survive. Coons are tough. He'll be just fine, but I don't think I know of a better way to deal with it. Oh, I see an ear. Oh, he might be waking up on his own. Hey, buddy. I don't think he's seen me yet. Surely he can hear me. You want to get out? For you and me both, I'd much prefer you get out and go on your merry way. You waking up nice and slow? Yeah, I think you see me now. You ready to move on? Yeah? It'd be best for you if you did. Hop on out of there. Oh, he's looking at us. He knows we're here. I'm not one that's terribly afraid of animals, but wild animals are wild, and I kind of don't want to find some rabies or something up in this tree. That wouldn't be fun. Oh, there's two of them in there. The other one looks smaller. Great. Now we got mama and baby. That's not what we want. Oh, the first one's making her way down right there. I think she can get down that way, go into another tree maybe. Just kind of wait this situation out. Meanwhile, number two is still up in the hollow here. These things are interesting creatures. We've been out here cutting on this piece, making all kinds of noise and vibration, and they were just sleeping. Didn't even care. Why can't I do that? Hey there, buddy. You ready to go yet? I kind of need you to move on so I can cut this piece out of here. Alright, that one down there is climbing into another tree. This other one's up here. I think we're gonna go ahead and cut this thing out. I've been waiting on him for... Oh, hey, there he goes. Run away, buddy, be free. Alrighty, everybody's cleared out and out of the danger zone now. By everybody, I mean the coons. So we're gonna go ahead and zip this limb off back here, or out here, so that way that limb will fall. And then we'll trigger this over here and let the rest go down. All right, now we can go ahead and cut this off right here. I didn't want to just cut off here before because there'd be a lot of objects in motion. I guess it'd only be 2, wouldn't be that many. But if we can reduce it, make it a little bit safer, probably not a bad idea. So I'm gonna make this cut right here. Got my Lanyard over here. Got my cinched canopy anchor over there. Should be about as safe as we can be. Nice. That worked out really good. It fell and landed kind of sideways there, so I don't think we took out any smaller trees. Mission accomplished. Get some of the smaller stuff out and we'll be done. Oh, there it is. All safe and sound. I don't think we damaged a single tree, did we?
I don't think so.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here's our log, and this is where the coon house was. Looks like they had extra snacks stored away. Yummy, yummy. I think we'll eat that one for lunch. Well, all's well that ends well. We got the top down. Unfortunately disrupted some wildlife, but I think it'll make for a safer woods for people to enjoy here in this park. So that's what the tree looks like. We left all the broken stuff up there because it's not a huge hazard, at least not a hazard anything more than anything else in the woods here. And it just looks more natural. And that's what we want to do out here, is keep things looking natural. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you could, push that like button. It helps out the channel a lot. Would really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Good thing you got a helmet on. Right. Are you giving up?
No. Take this off, though.
That's so close.
Not easy.
No. Why don't you just go to the other side and pull on it? No, I was kidding. Don't crush yourself. It's coming slowly but surely.
More leverage.
There you go. There. Osage John, the tree slayer.